This evening I'm making Pollo al Chilindrón from Aragon, northeast Spain. I've never tried the dish before. Never really heard of it until a couple days ago, and I was looking for something new to cook, and someone told me about it. It looks fairly simple, pretty straightforward. So I think I pull off. Tonight's jersey, as you can see, is the Levante United. Valencia's other football club, besides Valencia Club de Football. And the big news is they'll be in the first league next year, La Liga. Hopefully they'll finish the top 3 slot this year as the season comes to an end. So tonight, Pollo al Chilindrón. Okay, the ingredients for Pollo al Chilindrón. Chicken, pollo of course. I have rear quarters, leg and thighs, which is the best thing for cooking. It's the most flavor. Red and green pepper. This is very key to this dish. Chilindrón evidently is from, I don't know, another part of Spain, Aragon. Don't quote me on that, but it just means anything with pepper, basically. Onion, garlic, tomato. I should have more tomato, but I ran out. But anyway, I'll make do. Some Spanish ham, a glass of white wine, and olive oil, of course. Salt, as we all know, which is very crucial. If you want flavor from a dish, you want salt. And a glass of red wine, but that's not for the dish, that's for the cook. Lovely dish of olives, which my sister-in-law Jackie gave me before I came here to Spain, and everyone compliments me on how pretty it is. It's actually from Portugal. And a glass of red wine is Campo Viejo, Rioja, fairly modest wine. I think it's €3.50, but not a bad glass of wine. Okay. First we're going to brown the chicken, skin side down. It's going to make a lot of noise, so I'm not going to show you. And we're going to brown it very well. It's still probably way too loud. But this is my kitchen. Okay, as you can see, I've removed the chicken from the pan and browned it very well, set it aside. Next, I'm going to saute the peppers, some oil, minus a little oil. Actually, I had to mop the floor between takes here with such a little bit of a grease bomb here. I had to fire up a little too hot. As I said, I don't want my obituary to read, "Illegal alien dies in grease fire." So, I can already tell that I probably used too many vegetables in this, but whatever, it's going to be good. Like I said, I've never even tried Pollo al Chilindrón. I've never even tried it. I've certainly not cooked it. No one's ever taught me how to make it. So I'm sure that someone's going to comment on my YouTube channel and set the score straight. But got a little salt for the vegetables. Just simmer these for a good maybe 15 minutes. And then I forgot one ingredient, one important ingredient, pimentón, which is not paprika. It is Spanish pepper, powdered pepper, and it has a smoked flavor. It's really quite wonderful. So as the vegetables simmer, cook, saute, chicken is ready. Add the tomato a little later, as well as the ham. I've added the tomato, and we're just simmering this at a low temperature. Fuego lento, as they say in Spanish. Just kind of slow and easy, and just... As you can see, I'm using one of my smaller paella pans, which is a really great little skillet for this size dish. I always cook way too much food. These pans, as I've said over and over again, in Spain they're extremely inexpensive and they're just incredibly good quality. You cannot damage these. They're not like Teflon no stick, but they clean up really well. They're as good as like stainless steel in that sense. And then I add the pimentón, the red pepper, and I'm usually a little more sparing with this, but I've seen in this recipe they really load it up, man. They use like almost a tablespoon of this stuff. So we shall see. And next I'm going to add the white wine. I'm probably going to put in more because as I said, this is kind of a big pan. So I put in one glass, I'll probably put in another glass. And then we'll let that reduce a bit. Then I'll add the chicken. I'm going to add the jamón. Mix that in thoroughly. A little bit just to kind of reduce this wine down. I'll probably add a little water, and then I'm going to add the chicken back to the dish. It smells amazing, as you might guess. So I'll put the chicken, lay the chicken in here very carefully. So one of the nice things about cooking in a paella pan is that it just looks great. And it's just a beautiful presentation right from the pan. Skin side down, simmer some more. I'm constantly adjusting it for flavor, which in Spanish means putting more salt, putting more salt in it. Because salt just, okay, here's the deal. If you're cooking something and it doesn't taste rich enough, put more salt in it and it probably will taste rich enough. I swear to God. But this is starting to come around really well. So it's looking well. In the background, I've got the TV on. Valencia CF Deportivo de Coruña. Very important game for Valencia, as we are nearing the end of the season and we're trying to desperately hang on to third place to get into Champions League.